author and founder of Let Her Go Publishing. With more than 20 years in corporate leadership and training, she helps people develop confidence, visibility, and emotional resilience through storytelling and authentic leadership. Her story is titled An Ordinary Tuesday. Let's welcome Janet.
I almost didn't answer the phone that day. But if I hadn't, I would have missed out on one of the most meaningful days of my life. It wasn't quite 10 a.m. I was checking things off that to-do list. Busy but chaotic day, when I looked down and saw my mother-in-law's name come across my phone, Shelley Bernstein. I'm not close with my own mom, so my mother-in-law and I didn't really have a close relationship either. Also, I'm 13 years younger than my husband, and I'm not Jewish. But something told me to answer that phone. Hello? Hello, darling! Oh, sorry, she's from New Jersey. Hi, Shelley. I put on the biggest face of happiness because I had no idea what we were going to talk about. We talked about everything and nothing and so many things, and I can't even remember most of the conversation, except she mentioned to me how we needed to book a beach vacation. I was like, Shelley, we're in Texas. There's no beach here. She goes, you know what? Jerry and I... Jerry! I'm on the phone with Janet! It's Janet! I'm not sure if he was even in the house. She says, I told her she has to get to the beach. Tell her, Jerry! Get to the beach! I'm laughing, I'm like, you cannot make this up. I told her, I said, Shelley, we'll get to the beach, I promise. I was like, when are you guys going? She goes, we're done with that, girl. We are done with that. We're in this facility now, and that's not a thing here. But go book your beach vacation, give the kids my love, kiss that husband of yours, I love you, darling, and then she hung up. And I sat there for a moment and thought, oh my gosh, that was 47 minutes of nothing. 47 minutes. And all I could think was, is this what it's like to have a mom? And after I got off the phone, I couldn't shake as she said they would never get to the beach again. And I heard a little voice inside that said, you can do something about that. So by the time my husband got home, I had already done all the research. Flights were booked, hotel was booked, we were flying in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Just saying. And we pulled up to that assisted living facility like we were staging a very polite jailbreak. But also the kind where nobody runs. Front desk guy was so cute. He's like, what's the special occasion? No special occasion, it's just an ordinary Tuesday. Just a day with Shelley and Jerry. Our first stop was their favorite Greek restaurant. Extra pita, extra tzatziki, stories everybody had told a million times before, nobody cared. The waiter asked me again on the way out, what's the special occasion? There is no special occasion. It was just an ordinary Tuesday. Finally, we made it to the beach. Now, we couldn't get Shelley's wheelchair into the sand, but she pointed at a bench that was facing the water, and she said, we sit there. And by the way, if Shelley told you that, you did it. So we sat on that bench, facing the water, listening to the waves. And Shelley just said, I didn't think we'd ever get back here. This is glorious. But then she reached over and she put her hand on top of mine. And I didn't say anything because I didn't have to. We lost Shelley the next year. And we lost Jerry just last year as well. And I often think back to that phone call, the one I almost didn't answer. I'm so glad that I did. So what are you waiting for? A milestone? A birthday? Better yet, who's waiting on you? Because I couldn't tell you the date on that calendar, but for Shelley and Jerry, that became a special occasion. Turn an ordinary Tuesday into something glorious. You can do it too.